Manifestation isn't magic. You can't just want something, swing a wand, say abracadabra, and expect it to appear. That's not how manifestation or life works. A lot of people on the internet make it sound like you just want something from the universe, you just ask it, and boom, 2 days later it's yours. That is not true. And I'm not saying manifestation doesn't work. I actually believe in it deeply because it worked for me and it still does. But here's the thing that no one talks about: most manifestations fail, most vision boards don't work out. And why, you ask? Because the way we manifest is usually wrong. You cannot just want something and expect it to appear without working your way through it. You cannot ask the universe, I want this, then do nothing about it and expect it to appear in front of you. Because most people think that all they have to do is ask the universe and they will get it. But you see, that is partially true. When you manifest something, first of all, you need to believe with all your heart that you deserve it. Because even if you have a little bit of a doubt, do I deserve it? Then it's automatically feed into your subconscious mind that you don't deserve it. And on the surface level, you want the manifestations to come true. But deep down in your subconscious mind, you believe that and you think that you don't deserve it. So do you really believe that even if you don't think your dreams and manifestations can come true, the universe will? It happened to me when I was preparing for my entrance exam and I was like, I'm gonna get a good college. I hope to get a good college. I was manifesting for it, but I knew deep down that I am not going to get it because I did not put the effort to it. I knew that it isn't gonna happen and I kept asking the universe, oh, I want this college. I hope to get this college. But deep down, I knew I did not deserve it and I knew that I would settle for something less. So, what kind of manifestation is that? Whenever you're manifesting something and you are like, oh, I'll settle for something less, that is when you're telling your subconscious mind that you don't deserve the dreams that you're actually manifesting for. Secondly, let's say you fully believe it that all your manifestations will come true and you deserve it, but is merely believing in it enough? No. Because when you start manifesting for things and when you start believing in things, universe will open paths for you. It will open different paths for you and just different ways through which you can achieve those manifestations of yours, and you have to grab those opportunities. You can't just believe that things will automatically happen for you while you are just sleeping on your couch. You have to take the right steps towards your dreams. And that is why my college manifestations failed. Firstly, I did not believe that I could get those dreams and I could achieve those dreams. And secondly, I did not put any effort towards it. And it's kind of, interconnected. I did not put any efforts, and that's why I thought I don't deserve it, and vice versa. Okay, so now let me tell you the thing that most of you clicked the video for: how I manifested my dream phone. When I was in ninth standard, I wanted a personal phone because at that time I did not have one and all of my friends did. And I literally wrote in my journal, I'm gonna put a picture up here. I literally wrote in my journal, I hope to get a personal phone this year or something like that. And I wish to get an iPhone after 12th because I knew that there is no way my parents are gonna get me an iPhone before 12th. Like, I did not even have a personal phone, so like an iPhone was a long shot. I did have a personal laptop, but I did not have a personal phone. So like an iPhone, that was like something that I would only dream of. And in the mid of 10th grade, my dad got a new phone and he gave me his old phone. It was like a Samsung with like shitty camera quality, but I just got it, so I was like very happy because it was my first personal phone. But still in my heart, even though it was a long shot, I always wanted an iPhone, and not just any iPhone, a pink iPhone, of course. And after 6 months, my dad switched his old iPhone to a new one, and I was like, okay, this is a great opportunity. I asked him, like, you don't need this old iPhone, like, you can just pass it to me, give it to me, because my old Samsung has this really shitty camera quality and I do need to, like, click pictures. So like, I need a good phone with a good camera. And he was like, okay, yeah, you can have it. And there it was. I had my own personal iPhone before 12th standard. I got it like in the starting of 11th or like the ending of 10th, something like that. And even though it was like from old series, it was like a S series, but I still got an iPhone before 12th grade. And at this point, I was like, okay, both of my manifestations came true, so maybe my third manifestation is to get an actual personal pink iPhone can come true. At this point, I was invincible. I was like, anything I manifest can come true. And even though I was very happy and grateful that I got a personal iPhone, but still that pink iPhone dream never left my heart. And I truly believed that I deserved that phone because I was a good student. I got good grades, like I even got 90+% on my board exams in 10th grade. So I was like, okay, I deeply deserve that phone. Was that unnecessary? Absolutely not. But was that something I always wanted? Absolutely yes. And my willpower to get that phone was so strong that nothing could ever come in my way. And let me make it very clear, my parents were not the kind of parents to get a kid a brand new iPhone. But me being me, I dreamt like a crazy person. I literally had a full vision board in my Pinterest with just pink iPhone. I was like, I'm manifesting this, I'm gonna get this. Like, this is what I need. And then guess what happened? After a few months, my phone just stopped working. Like nothing wrong, it just died in the middle of the night and never woke up again. And my first initial thought was to get it fixed. And we went to so many shops and everyone said the same thing. It isn't fixable. My dad was using that phone for years and never had an issue with it. And the minute it came into my hands, it suddenly did. Could it be because I'm careless? Could be. Or could it be the fact that I deserve a new phone and this one has to go so a new one comes? So the old phone was dead, rest in peace, and I need to get a new phone. And my parents asked me, what phone do you want? And I was like, an iPhone. And they were like, why do you need an iPhone? There are so many good Android phones in the market. Like, why do you need an iPhone? I was addicted to that one phone so bad that I refused every single phone I was offered. And mind you, I got offered some really good phones and I rejected all of them. Why? Because I had my mindset on this one phone, a pink iPhone. And at this point, I was at this level of delusion like that pink iPhone is already mine. For a week, I did not have a phone because I refused every single phone other than that iPhone. So my dad was finally like, okay, if she wants it so bad, let's just get her that iPhone. Like, what will happen? It's not that big of a deal. And mind you, when I heard this conversation, I screamed. So then my dad asked me, okay, Asmi, what iPhone do you want? And I was like, an iPhone 13 in pink color. And a week later, I got that phone in my hands. I know it's not that big of a deal because my parents bought me that phone, but they could have gotten me any phone in the world. And I got the phone that I was manifesting. And you can say that I was stubborn, but no matter how hard I try, if my parents don't want to buy me a thing, they won't. So, to this date, I believe my manifestation came true because I constantly thought about having this one particular phone, and somehow the universe made it possible for me. That is why I say, guys, be delusional, because when you truly believe in something, nothing can stop you from making it yours. And I know that, for example, it's a small example to what you can achieve with manifestation, but it's an example to show you guys that manifestations actually come true. And that takes me to the third and final reason of why your manifestation isn't working: because you gave up too early. Most people try manifesting for a week or maybe a month, and when nothing big happens, you're like, it doesn't work. But listen, manifestation isn't Amazon Prime. You don't order something today and expect it to get delivered by tomorrow. Sometimes the universe is testing to see how badly you actually want it. If I would have given up on that pink iPhone when my parents first said no, I would have never gotten it. Because things take time, and sometimes what you're manifesting for doesn't come true at first. It's because the universe knows that you're not ready for it yet. So, if your manifestations aren't working, ask yourself these three things. Do I truly believe that I deserve what I'm asking for? Am I actually putting in the work to achieve it? And am I patient enough to keep believing even when I don't see the results yet? Because manifestation isn't magic, it's belief, efforts, patience, and a little bit of delusion.